Hey everybody, I'm just giving you a couple seconds to gather in to populate the feed before I talk for a little bit. I got a couple of quick announcements, just stuff that didn't get taken care of on Sunday, and a couple other things about what Christmas Eve is going to be like. There's a letter going out at the same time. You'll get that. Hi, Kathy. I got a couple of quick announcements, just stuff that didn't get taken care of on Sunday. Turn my phone down. Um, Kathy, I love that you're here. And in a way, like, it's not that it doesn't apply to you, but this is going to be about like decorating for Sunday. I don't think you're going to drive down to decorate. Uh, so, and about how we're going to do stream on Sunday, but that part will. So thanks for being here, my friend. Kathy, I can see your comments, by the way. Are you sending your Wiseman on? Or are you going to send them to somebody else? You got something in mind? I got a list of places you could send them if you want to send them to some other digital members. Jess, will you go? You can go to live now. Jess is producing the show for me today because I can't do both things at the same time. It's weirding me out, their camera. I shot, the kids had a program this morning that I recorded so that we would put it out for families to watch, and the camera is much lower than it normally has. It's fine. I mean, it's a whole shot, but it's a little bit lower, a little bit closer. I'm going to move just a little bit closer so that you actually see my face. I'm going to go ahead and start making these announcements, and then people can watch them. We're going to send out an email with the link. Just a couple quick things for the good of the order, just housekeeping things that didn't get taken care of on Sunday. Christmas is coming, and there certainly is a great deal of excitement about that and a lot to do. We are going to broadcast our 5 o'clock service. I told you that on Sunday. We figured out how to do that, and so we'll broadcast that service, and we'll broadcast the Pajama Jesus Jam, the 10:30 service. Both of those will be broadcast, full sort of array, and the evening service, the 7 o'clock service, we'll pre-record that, and so you can watch any of the three of those. It should be lovely. All three options will be lovely. With that in mind, there are a couple things. One, if you're coming to the 5 o'clock service, it's going to be cool. It's going to be a cool evening. And so I would encourage you to dress warmly. Bring a big blanket to sort of sit on the chairs with everybody, cover up with your family. Make sure you arrive early enough that you can get here. We will have chairs available. You don't need to bring chairs, but we're not pre-setting the chairs because we don't know how many people are going to be here, and we don't know, so we can't space you out appropriately. And so what I would say is make sure you get here plenty early so that we can get you a chair and get you in your position. We'll have some people here on standby to help you out. We have a couple warmers that will be here, so those big sort of patio warmers. We have 2 of those coming on Monday or on Wednesday, and we'll have those available as well. But most important, and we'll have hot chocolate, so you can drink hot chocolate during the service. It's one of those rarities where you'll be able to drink during the service. And so I want to encourage you to do that. And so, just again, it will be warm, or it'll be a little chilly. So, but that being said, we're also doing something I think really cool. We're trying to festivize everything as much as we can. That's not a real word, but bear with me on that. So, Sunday after church, if you are local and you want to come, even if you don't want to come to the building, but you want to come afterwards like we did for the picnic and a couple other things, if you'd like to come afterwards and help us decorate the courtyard, that would be great. We have like 100 boxes of lights to put up. that are going to go on the trees and a couple other areas. We have like little luminarias that have to be put sand in them and the candles in those, and those have to go all over the campus. We want to get a couple other things sort of put up. We've got a screen and some other things that are going to have to be up. And so I want to encourage you, if you're local, Sunday, if you can, after church, we'll give you a couple minutes, drive up and give us a hand outside, and we'll get things taken care of. If you come, it would be helpful if you brought a couple things. One, a rake. We're going to try and rake up some of the areas so that we sort of minimize the trip hazards for people as best we can. The other thing I need you to bring, extension cords are crazy expensive, and we, as all of us know, are in, the financial times are tough at the church at the end of the year, always, but this year more than ever. And so I want to encourage you, if you live locally and you've got a couple extra heavy-duty outdoor extension cords just sitting around, bring them to us, or bring them with you, and we'll mark them with whose names they are, and we'll get them back to you when we're all done with them. We just don't want to try to cut the expense of having to buy a bunch of them that then just sit in a box for a year. So those two things: bring a rake, bring an extension cord if you have it for Sunday. Last but not least, and I've not made this part of the announcement, here's the big announcement. We are going to do communion on Sunday. Or not Sunday. We're not going to do communion on Sunday. We're going to do communion on Christmas. This will be the first time that we've done communion in 9 months, since March when this all started. And I know that for a number of us that comes with a great deal of excitement, but also with a great deal of sort of anxiety. And the anxiety comes, the excitement's on the obvious side. We know what that is. The anxiety comes in two different places. The first anxiety is, we've not done that. How's that going to work? We're not going to receive wine. We will just receive wafers. We'll consecrate wine, and I, as the priest, will take a little sip for all of us. But we're not going to. We'll just receive in one kind, so just wafers, which for a long part of the tradition was part of the norm. And so we'll do that. The second anxiety is, I don't feel comfortable yet coming, and I don't want to be left out, but I really want to receive communion, and I understand that completely, and we don't want to leave anybody out. And so in order to do that, there's no way for me we don't know who's coming and who isn't coming and what that might look like. So on Sunday, I am going to consecrate wafers on Sunday. We will bag them up and get them ready for everybody, and we'll put them, we'll have some ready. If you call us, if you want to come by and pick up a baggie with whatever number of wafers you need, we will give you those wafers. If you don't get out, if you're one of our many people who are not leaving the house, that just don't drive or whatever that is or what it looks like, or you can't get here to pick them up and you want to receive in your local, call us and let us know, and we will make sure that you get a delivery. So call the office, 361-991-2954. Call me, 361-815-8793. You can call either of those two things. Let us know, and we will get you wafers if you can't drive. Okay? So those are the two big things. We're going to do that at the 5 o'clock service and the 11 o'clock service, or the 10 service, rather. So I know that it's been a while, and we're all excited about that. But the other thing that I want to say is that part of my job as a priest is to be your representative, and I represent you in a huge array of ministries in the life of the church. So when I go to the hospital to do last rites, certainly I go as a priest, but I also go representing our whole community. So if you are one of our distance parishioners, if you're one of our people who've joined us streaming only, and you live in California or Austin or Dallas or North Carolina or Washington or wherever, or Indiana, wherever you are, I can't get wafers to you. There's no system in place for that. There's no good way to do that. But what I would say is this. Go through the motions. I am your representative. And just as we say these words together in this moment, when I receive communion, I will be receiving for you. In that vein, I'm actually going to receive communion twice on Christmas Day. I will receive it once at the beginning of the communion, and in that moment, I am taking communion for you all, and I will receive at the end, which has been my practice for me personally. And so I'll sort of do it on both times. Okay? Last but not least, I want to encourage you, We every year as we do this, as we sort of gather together and do this, we usually take collections for the weeks leading up to Christmas to decorate the inside of the church. Well, much of that decorating is happening outside this year. And so I want to encourage you to give, if you can, to the decorating of the and heaters of that we're going to be using for that day. Jess is going to put a number on the screen here. It's our normal Sunday link. You can text 855. Jess is going to put a number on the link here. Or not. Jess is going to put the Tithely link up. You can give there. You can, when you go to the page, if you scroll down, it'll tell you to pick where. I think Pam put up one for Christmas. So if you text donate Christmas and then the amount, it will walk you through that process. That will help us offset the cost of the lights and the candles and all the stuff that we're doing on Christmas Eve outside. It also, we need some decorations that we're going to have inside as well. So those are the two big pieces. I don't think I have anything else. If any, I see a couple of you are on. If you had questions, by all means, say something. Hi, Kathy. I saw you said hello. Go back to me. Yes, just back to me. I think that's all the news that's fit to print on these two services. Make sure if you are one of our, all of you are just in as our parishioners, certainly like and share this with other people. It will be up on the church's websites and up on all of our social media here in a couple minutes. And I think that is all the news that is fit to print about this. You're going to receive this letter. Pam's going to send the letter out with the link to our stuff here in a couple minutes. So I just want to encourage you to give. I want to encourage you to, if you are feeling, to make the best decision for you and your family. So if you need to not be here, we totally understand that. That is totally, there's a good argument for that right now. Stay safe. That's what the moment is all about. All that being said, y'all have a blessed day. We will see you Sunday. Well, we'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock for Compline. We will see you Sunday at 9:30 for church, and then we will see some of you afterwards to decorate, and then we'll see you on Christmas Eve. All that being said, y'all have a blessed Advent. Thank you. Let's define. You were quiet. Okay, you people go away. It's driving me crazy.